question. I'll break down the real nature of luck and how it applies to soccer.
The real nature? It all comes down to coincidence, doesn't it?
Sure. If you were an average Joe on the losing side, I imagine that's how your tiny brain would prefer to bend the facts.
What?
Shut up and listen. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever in your life been shat on by a pigeon? I think you'll agree it's the worst, but afterwards you realize something. See? The ground's covered in bird shit. And when you look up, there are a bunch of pigeons above you. Can you really call it bad luck when you could have avoided the shit? Simply by taking note of your surroundings a bit sooner.
Sorry, but what are you talking about?
It's luck. Or pure muck, I guess.
Reflect on this. There's a lottery at a summer festival. Now imagine the stall owner never included a winning number. Can anyone really claim a person who didn't win had bad luck?
I still have no idea where you're going with this.
Luck doesn't exist just anywhere. It only comes to those who place themselves in its path. It's the same on the soccer field. Think of those 90 minutes of play as a series of inevitabilities and coincidences. Think back. Turning 0 into 1, boosting reproducibility, inventing a formula specific to your weapon. Every one of the lessons you've learned during your stay at Blue Lock has been about increasing the inevitability of scoring goals. Although, that inevitability will eventually collide with your opponents. This results in a coincidence, which then becomes ground zero for luck. As we can see in the following scene, here we have the moment number 16 dribbled through, ready to shoot. These 5 players decelerated or stopped running altogether. Number 15 anticipated him breaking free, but everyone else made the snap judgment to watch the shot. Or nearly everybody. Number 1 didn't slow down. He accelerated towards his opponent. He realized a pass was never going to happen, and 15 would try to block a shot. Recognizing an opportunity was present, he bet the attempt would fail.
Okay, back up a minute. Supposing that is true, no one was able to predict where the ball would land. It could have easily fallen anywhere on the field.
Exactly. But you're talking about the possibility of you gaining possession of it. Let's pretend that number 1 instead decided to decelerate like everyone else. The ball might still have fallen in his direction, but if he'd gotten possession in that area, the other team's defense would have swamped him before he could shoot. In short, not a good spot for a striker. So what did he end up doing? He sped up and relocated himself, somewhere he could take aim at the goal. Number 1 found a spot where he could draw the winning number, then waited for his luck.
So you're saying Reen stood on the birdshit bullseye, which increased his chances of recovering the ball?
The birdshit bullseye?
Naturally, there was a possibility the ball could have gone to an opponent. If that had happened, he would have easily been countered and lost possession. End of story. Then the other team would have won. That's how close and intensive a game it was. Without a doubt, the determining factor in that game was luck. Doesn't matter if it was on your side, though. If you stood by doing nothing, the opportunity was wasted. What else were you expecting? You must hone your mind to respond to those coincidences. Otherwise, the opportunity will vanish before you know how to react. Learn to seize that chance by improving yourselves. So when it comes around, you can figure out where it might fall and be there waiting for it. You know what they say about the goddess of fortune? She only smiles down on those who favor her. Soccer is overflowing with luck and coincidences. Are you going to learn how to spot them, or cry when you overlook the signs in front of you? You'll always be second-rate if you don't know how to harness chance. Once you've done all you can, hold your head up high. Accept the outcome of coincidences and etch them into your mind. Give everything you have in a fight. That's the only way luck will find you.